Hey guys, it's AMAR from Rimlines again here. So I'm doing a little episode today on American tire machines versus Chinese tire machines. Okay, I see a lot of stuff online. People, every day there seems somebody that comes up and starts selling a different tire machine every single day. There's one brand today, one brand another day. So I've got 3 tire machines total. I have 2 American made and 1 Chinese. So I have 2 Coats here, 5060 AX, fully air operated. Okay, no electricity required. I got this launch here. I believe it's a 512 RMB, electric and air. So let's get started. So we'll start with the American one, no offense to anybody. So I bought this machine about, I'd say 5-6 years ago. I bought it brand new. I paid about 8 grand for 8 G's. I bought it from Coats, okay? So far it's been a really good machine. It has no hydro whatsoever. It completely runs off air. So the only maintenance I did to this machine is add oil. I add the oil back here every once in a while when it gets dried up, and then the machine, if it runs out of oil, the machine runs really slow. Once you put oil in, then it runs brand new. The plastic duck heads. The biggest thing that's, Coats is really simple machines, so they give you what you need to do the job. They don't give you things you don't need. So this thing is the best here. So before, when you have to use a bead breaker on a Chinese tire machine, you gotta put your foot there. You gotta put the tire right between your legs, okay? Not the best comfortable spot, so it's kind of weird. Get used to it. But with Coats, you don't gotta put your feet nowhere. You put the tire there, you move this in, you push the button, and the bead breaker pushes it in, okay? Now Coats is made in Nashville, Tennessee, all right? So parts are always available. Some of the dealers I buy the parts from, they're some are good, some are not. But the machine itself is pretty much never let me down. So that's a quick, on this one, we'll go to this launch machine. So this launch machine is a little high tech. It's got all these rollers, assisted rollers, another arms to push the tire down. Okay, right there. Okay, it's a tilt back, which tilt back means it requires a lot of room. So I gotta have this much room back here, okay, to compensate for this machine, because it's gotta slide back to hit the wall. So tilt back, I don't know what's a big gain, maybe because a little bit extra room for the tire area, but I hate tilt backs. That's one thing. But whenever I have to do a 25, 35, or 30 series profile tire, this machine is the best. It pushes the tires down in the drop zone, whether I do them upside down, right side up. If I got a bead that's really bad, I can break it from the, if I don't break it good enough here and I'm lazy, then I use the bottom roller to break it up from the bottom. Okay, it's got a big table here, so I can do 24s, 26 internal, 24 external. So quality-wise, the machine is a workhorse. I use it for everything, rims, tires, new and used, whatever. Now, a couple downsides is that the Chinese really, they use a lot of cheap fittings and stuff, and they always tend to leak. This machine does have a few hisses every now and then. So I got to open up this panel and fix it, because by the time I call somebody and the guy comes, it takes like, a week for the guy to come. So the Chinese tire machines, the back support, to get somebody to fix it, not the best. Yeah, so you know what, you look at it, this machine's a couple grand cheaper to buy up front, but then do you realize, is that couple grand worth it if I don't get the support? So the Coats machine, you know what, usually they're pretty good, but I really don't have any problems with this machine leaking. It's a solid built machine. The best thing is all the lines and the fittings are just really, they're just there for forever, man. And as soon as you put these types of fittings and hoses, you clamp them on the tire or whatever, it doesn't come off, doesn't hiss, doesn't leak. I use these for new and used tires, and we just use the crap out of this, and I never really have any issue with it. So to wrap things up overall, someone's gonna say, what should I buy? Should I buy a Chinese tire machine, or should I buy a US made tire machine? The question is, the biggest thing, what's your budget? How much you gotta spend? What kind of machine do you need to use every single day? Is this a machine you gotta buy, just for certain things or certain things? Okay, any tire shop should have a minimum of 2 machines. If you don't have 2 machines, then you shouldn't be in business, because you're not doing enough tires to keep up. So I think if you have one of the other is good, but I know that Coats does have, you can buy the arms and everything, but I bought this machine just to, to do everyday tires and rims, used and new, truck tires, big 33s, whatever. So we use the crap out of this, and then we use this for the fancy rims, but then you know what, it turned into, I started using this just as much. So can a tire, American made and a Chinese tire machine, can they both last forever? No. I don't care if you spend 10 grand on a tire machine, if you spend 2 grand, 3 grand, 4 grand, They're all gonna hiss at some point. They're all gonna need repairs. You're gonna get a busted line, busted hose, the bead breaker's not gonna work, something's gonna break down. It's gonna happen. There's no tire machine company in this world that can guarantee that. If someone says that, they're full of it, and I'll challenge them. But as long as you have 2-3 machines and one goes down, you should be okay. So the big question is, your biggest thing, you need minimum 2 tire machines. If you get one of each, but do your research. The biggest thing you want to find out is, do they offer that back-end support for parts and service? All right, gonna wrap it up. It's been over 5 minutes. If I keep on talking more, you guys are gonna hate it. So have a look and read up. So rim clamp, it's a Coates rim clamp 5060 AX full air, and a Launch 512 RMB. It's AMAR. I'm out. Bye.